I'm not attacking you. I'm combating the system. Chasing highs through a song, can't you see that it's wrong? My sister is an addict, my mom an alcoholic, can't you see that you're infected by the bucolic? I'm not on my high horse, I'm still high and hoarse on this course I know is detrimental since I'm mental, filling these gaps with fat hits and bitter sips. I'm a hypocrite. Sick of it. But miss the healing and numbing, succumbing to myself, not listening to my words. It's war of the world. The one that wants to be clean, the one that knows that I'm dirty. Risky when I hit the Nicky, tipsy when I sip the Henny, trippy when I smoke the weed, not happy anymore. But I'm happy when I do the chores. Bring about change. Feel less deranged, yet going insane because I'm speechless, embodying my prophecy, selfish with hypocrisy, lost at sea, can't see, help me. Do it by myself, reflecting in my comfort. This hurts, but doesn't, because I get it off my chest, leaving me with unrest, lets me be my best, I think. As I drink, smoke, and boast that everything's okay. I'm lying when I say I'm not dying, crying when I'm vying for others, forsaking my bothers at others' expense since I don't want to be a burden. Too nice, too pushy, too cushy, too much of a pussy. Fuck me, I guess. Just trying to put this all to rest. Trying to help my brothers and sisters that I miss when they're staring at their phones, reminiscing in our zones, prone to change, immune to immunizations while they're propagating this. We're normalizing depression and drug abuse, feeling we're okay, but we're not. Change starts with you. Choose what you want to do.
Alright, before we get started, fuck you, Russ, you judgmental fuck. Saying that people who sip lean and pop Zans are stupid, you're the fucking stupid one who doesn't realize the problem is bigger than that, and solo artists like you who fucking perpetuate that very issue we try to stop. You're the one fucking propagating it because you think you're relevant because you're woke, but you're irrelevant because you're a fucking joke. Fuck you. Alright, let's just fucking get over that. The machinations of a false prophet, the falsification of balking sophists, the imagination of talking nonsense, romping and vomiting, the minimal, lyrical, hysterical, satirical, lexical bubbles infecting vesicles, test the icicles on your hot and heavy, not ready, steady, going being, leading the droves while decreasing the drones, increasing the steps to the throne. Prone and lay low, for the show is in intermission. Missing the pissing and remiss for your stiffed. Rigor mortis, rigorous, carnivorous, and splendorous, treacherous, venomous, philosophical. Send you to the hospital, sick in the ivy of ZB, dripped and slipped into the tubes, construing and confusing contemporary drivel, spittle and fizzle when the thistle has bloomed. Need sunlight to fight those tight and trite lymphocytes and nymphonites, white blood cell committing phagocytosis. Psychosis with the prognosis for the patient, sitting, waiting, contemplating their demise. Arise for the chai blind hive mind. Drive time with this pendulum, descending into pandemonium. Pantomime with rhymes, slinging slime towards crimes found. Cramped with nothing, shoving validation aside. Abide by the rules dictated by found jewels. Cruel that those voices go unheard, live to give each other a voice. It's a choice to be complacent, racing towards our resting spot. I'm chasing the top, but not bought by rot robots with their flows caught. Lessons taught by indoctrination in this nation. Uplift the Haitian, stop the hating, feed the Asians. They're amazing, represent the black-hearted and colored. Who's left when there's nobody to speak for you? I do accept this marriage, so hop in the carriage, sip the porridge, recite the non-existent chorus, and be porous, glorious bastards. Daft herds grazing in pastures, listening to the masters, teeing you off and steering you wrong. Consumerism, voyeurism, capitalism. Cataclysm, all creating the schism. Tools in a corroded box with too many locks to open your mind. I'm the lockpick with flocking kids talking to misfits. This fits the wrist, click and kick flips from the skaters and haters. Hate me while you sit behind your keyboards and slap together hordes. Know that I'm bored, assured that you'll come around to the profound brown mound, bound to nothing, fond of something, bond to the broth I've seasoned. Give me a reason to perpetuate treason. There's none because I'm running this. Cunning linguist with stunning linguistics and forthcoming prescriptions. Stay here for a while, I'll be here too. I'ma go train on them, I'ma go rain on them, inflict pain on them, go insane on them, train, choo-choo, train, choo-choo, explain the guru, disdain for foo-foo, wrist blade for you, train, choo-choo, train, choo-choo, train. Brain for Cthulhu, playing with you, waiting for you, baiting with poo-poo, fainting for ZB, paintings of portraits, porcelain porcupines, time's up, trains here. Train, choo-choo, train. Better catch it before the ratchet. Toss me a hatchet, turn it to a mallet. Can't palate, ballad, salads of ballads. Pallid with malice, chalices here. So is the train, pick-upping speed, hiccuping tweed, discussing of seeds, planted and slanted psyche. Like me, fight me, light me, stop me, watch me, block me, flock to me, rock with me, shocked with supreme creme de la creme. Bend and defend, render with splendor, defender of indenture, adventures into the abyss. Never a miss unless you miss this. Heartless and vicious, viscous with thickness. Swallow the syrup, fill up your cup. Glug glug in the club, dug up, then shut up. Put up before the sun's up. Just exist, resist common. You are the Brahmin, sipping the ramen. No noodle left behind. Find me in the stupid soup, cooped and duped, looped and noosed. Clandestine line scribed as I maneuver through the morass, not wishing to pass those gauche folks stultified by their chagrin, only to grin when second wind is caught to egress the regrets of those close and coach them to prosperity. What's the point if I don't anoint the adroit like the boys in Detroit with cries on deaf ears, the coy viceroys of government delivering ploys to toy, only to jeer as to why the problem is here, as the foreseers of the veneer rejoice and cheer. Morale disappears, deadlines run near, and the clear vision of the American dream is muddled, huddled for warmth, coddled from the promises as the Adonis feels lawless, flawless and honest that this isn't your doing, accruing admiration from demagogues of the nation, unaware of the despair that tears at the hairs of men, women, and children of all creed. Heed the words of the repressed, not sculpted through artificiality, but through reality. The calamity is persistent, and the establishment resistant. Tick tock, drip, drop, flip, flop, Ric Flair drip drop, miss me with that slap together, tar and feather, weather, better than that, feather with rap, come together with sap, tap from the tree, maple leaves, dropping seeds, Wayne and Tyler never tired of the lean and green infecting the scene, spread positivity, dread negativity, break proclivity with levity, pervy and trippy with FLOL, dispelled and misspelled in a well, lower down for water, bothered and fostered through seeing injustice, no justice for Tamir Philando, kids trapped in the bando, the randos inhaling cigarillos, not a fan though of sailing hypocrites, that's me, a refugee of the deeds, once committed, then omitted, spitted and sifted, now gifted, wait, no braggadocio, one-man show, tickets are free, who is me, woe is me, flow is decreed, blow is creased, contemporaries deceased, obituaries released, dignitaries with dictionaries and canaries, can I stop yet? Fan my corset, ban my doorstep to an enlightened world, fight and twirl with this girl, hurling, curling, yearn for earning, streamed, cuts and gleamed yucks, supreme flubbed and dream to help the little kids with broken ribs, shattered by the police, they say Black lives matter, but not to me, please you sneeze, these bacteria causing hysteria and progeria, stifle thoughts with rifles, rifled every day as bodies splayed, families frayed, radically stay within our boxes, come out and shout for those underrepresented, resented and presented on the daily news, construing feuds, this isn't Family Feud, this is the mood, permeated and haphazardly plated, for the minds eating whatever they find in confine, combines of indentured slaves, affirming sacrilegious ideals as meals perceived as real, unreal that revealed spiels go unmentioned, now that I have your attention, be true to yourself and glue it on your belt, let it be felt through discussion, rushing to a better tomorrow, prevent sorrow.
This numbing, succumbing feeling as I'm reeling from all the mistakes I make, only to take less caution in future endeavors, never to waver again at the proposition of connection. But the juxtaposition of a drifting magnet to plastic bodies explains the non-adhesion in this season for cuddling, for warmth and embracing for no reason, only to be teased for my listless wandering as I'm pondering for an answer, but the answer is her. But is it really? Why must we crave connection when minds are frayed and get back out there when we get played? Goddamn, I wish she would have stayed so I could cradle her in my arms as her presence warms my soul and our conversation cease to be droll, and ignore the issues and begin time misuse my desire, my retire nightly, my name called lightly. The lips open and the warm breath wisps, and her skin kisses mine as time stretches, and my stomach retches because this is all fake. As fake as a $3 bill, as fake as a make you smaller pill. The only reality is the existence of my isolation and the resistance to condemnation. My heart hurts when I'm with my family. Mom, dad, and sisters make me remiss. Don't miss them, wanna kiss them. Don't want these feelings. I feel hollow as I swallow these thoughts. Let the rot subdue my cerebrum delirium, because my head hurts when I'm with my family. Finally alone, but I've always been trudging through murk and hurt that never goes away. Astray because I've isolated myself as much as they've done the same. Insane because I think I'm right, I'm always wrong. My feelings in a song, expressing myself because I never learned how to. Filling these black holes and trapped at home, no, that's a house which I'm a louse in. A pestin sniggering just cuts at my chest, joking about these thoughts that I have. Unable to talk, sulk as tears moisten my bone dry soul. Coals in my heart, ash in my lungs, cancer in my brain. Want to hear my name, not scream, because in my dreams I run from these demons. Hearing them all screaming, get me out of here. Want to be in the clear, I want to die first. The hearse carrying me as they celebrate my passing, gassing each other up because I'm finally gone. I've been gone my whole life, paved with rife strife that permeates my mantra, unable to let go for their blood runs thicker than water and I need hydration. Want to escape them biologically, my family, but emotionally a burden. Have I heard them? Yes, it's all bull, seeing red in bed and waiting for it to end. This never goes away until I decay in the earth. Put me 12 feet under to avoid the asunder. Suicidal in denial, living each day just to see the next. The plight of the present is not a gift, making this rift grow in my heart, tearing me apart. I'm a pussy, don't push me. Thoughts in a lockbox, can't share them with my friends, or so they seem. In my dreams I escape, waiting for my day to come. It never comes, like a girl with gums, left alone in solace, writhing for purpose, assuming all of you heard this. How else do I help people going through the same? Kids with no name or fame to save their brain, giving hope as a sacrilegious pope, anointed and disappointed that I want to end it all. Sleeping in this frigid, tepid darkness to harness lost energy, the effigies I wish to create. Realize life is better alive. I still want to die. A bipartisan artisan, vindicated but college educated. This is who I am. This is who I want to be. This is who I am. And this is who I want to be. Free from the societal constructs that plague the masses, teaching classes on creative expression. Reflection is the direction taken. No protection from myself, I'm doing damage. Ravaging savagery with misandry rampant. A tenant in the spire. Never retire to advocate for those less fortunate. The fortune made and torture laid on my brain. All necessary accoutrements to prevent ossification. This nation is waiting for the rebellion against constructs. Destructive culture feeds us like the roadkill that we are, like vultures. Picking up their sustenance only to fly away into their nest. But it's ablaze. As I blaze through the malaise and inscribed pages with seeping rage, this contempt isn't permanent, just need their attention before the sermon. You heard me, it's all part of the long game. You're here for the wine and cheese. So take a seat, please. Kick off your shoes and can choose to construe your ideology within these garbled lines, within the confines of classes and molasses. This feeling never passes, but I will. Wiped away from the earth like a dry erase board to continue the horde we accrue. This is more than music. This is who I am. This is who I want to be. This is who I am. This is who I want to be. wallowing in sadness, hollowing from redaction. Fuck this daft shit, I'm rap lip scrapped within, I'll end it all. Slap you with vocabulary, beat you with substance. You already do the same. Seeing your names in billboards and lights, causing fights and righteous assholes to feel justified. Petrified of the future since it's going nowhere. Smoking pot, seeking purpose. Your purpose is to fill the void they deceived you into. Listen to the sad, getting pallid fibs, not said. We internalize it, not monetizing it. Got it together with women issues. Internship blues don't continue. Math major commander with candor and an outstander. No bystanders. Choose what you want and don't be nice about it. Life's too short to pussyfoot around basic ideals. God doesn't exist. I'm a weak one but strong with long written, spitting foul growls as night owls. Weary towels to cover your insufficient masculinity. Hiding behind false idols, making you feel it's okay to be this way. Be a poetic, prophetic heretic to be remembered as a member of this movement. Behoove to construe kids lost in the mix. Meme lords, edge steppers, the messed up looking for where to go. This ambidextrous, highly complex shit on the internet. This broth of taught thoughts and taught insolvency. Learn to be yourself, being proud, saying it loud, all while being profound. Smart and sharp as darts, not like these sharp byproducts. Buying products can't buy this absurd word, heard and shared by adolescents and adults, not adults. Those who don't are dumb, scratching their nuts, living in a rut, smoking blunt after blunt after blunt. Sobriety is clarity to the vanity and insanity that perpetuates and flatulates itself into the atmosphere. I'm here though, 21 but 20 young, so better start somewhere. Always been this way, repressed with regrets, yet fret that what I say is contrived. We jive and grind, finding substance, unlike these cowards waiting for that next trap hit. Fuck this rap shit, I'm a poet and you know it. Could go style with style and lines in this black book. Shook and hostile to those who love me. Fuck love and validation, we don't need it, neither do you. Better than those fools who run away from issues. Have a higher level of thinking, drinking the serum, escaping the atrium of echoed voices. Rejoice to be a voice in a dark, dank, stank, rank plank that's not submerged. Emerge from shadows, embody darkness to harness energy to become effigies. Live for you and be a model. Understand we have a plan to revolutionize demise of surmised wandering eyes. 5 more in the pipeline, divine and fine. Surprises me, bitch, get used to it. ZB with heebie-jeebies, sprouting lean green beans. Please free seeds and feed leagues a decree. Oh me, it's just a brown treaty. So surely it easily detailed the derailment of society, noting ailments, filaments of flickering, bickering souls, hot as coals as members get rendered as members from the blaze. Raised, dazed, and confused, what are you? Spitting bars about bars while your flaws are identified as strengths. Relinquish the throne to the prom crawler, night brawler, enlightened scholar. Not a baller, but hear them holler for the shock collar. Not taller than a lanky, stanky, hanky, panky, danky smokers. Blokes choke when facing the Pope. On your knees now, beck and plead, cow. Milking the spoiled filth for what it's worth. Throw you in a hearse to keep the key in your girl's purse. It's mine now. I'm divine, shrouded and crowded with lauded disciples. Eiffel since I'm towering while you're cowering, needing a cold showering. Scouring for some meat to chew on since I'm glue on. Keep your shoes on, the door's almost here for you. Boasting and toasting on the wine of centuries. Rent is due, check please. Eviction is a prediction I'm willing to make. Can't hold a candle to this flame. Inane, insane to my own lane. No traffic or daft kids, just a salad of ballads encouraging the mad kids. Speak your mind and find some time to do something. Quit jerking and hurting, get to murdering and harboring your thoughts on a blank page. Expel rage and articulated, matriculated, manipulated, precipitated words. Absurd that nerds go unheard. Left offend and defend the core. Offend more, pretend less. Be yourself, not a shell sitting on a dusty shelf. You are who you are, accept it. Don't try to be something you're not. Succumbing to the rot, give it your best shot and put away the cock Glock. Leave the substance at home, carry it in your brain. You don't need drugs to give hugs and feel loved. Shove the losers and boozers to find the ones to chill on your cruiser. Posers roll over to the trap beats and rap schemata. This spoken word perturbs the masses. Swarm the roads en masse. I can't see, where's my glasses? ostracized and demonized from the eyes of onlookers. At a young age, the rage was caged inside the nimble fist, sifting through friends, shifting depends on if they're genuine. Whether blood, boys I've played in the mud with, I get toyed, splayed, and drudged, glugged my conscience until noxious, leaving a shell of a kid, timid and tepid in lukewarm bodies, not belonging, but longing for prolonging of connection, retention in actions I felt passionate, now thrashing adrift in the rift, spliffless remissness, dismisses bitches and snitches who envision me in stitches, my riches hoisted and snippets voiced into the ether, reefer to put me in the sleeper since my mind is a beeper, getting paged by sages that engage in this lexical diatribe, fantasize not of cars and bars with kids with sores and no medicine, reticent to pheasants trying to get pleasant only to be hesitant, the testament breach the beach, picking up grain, brain, now a train unstoppable, apostle speaking gospel to hopefuls in the hospital, not hostile to my mom until she hits the liquid, frigid and livid when the expected gets prognosticated, postulating and emaciated, hoping for a bucolic one day, but vitriolic today, torn up but wound, ready to astound.
Love and courage, it's what we need to stay encouraged. Don't wanna be discouraged and feed into the hate we see. We're better than that. We wanna see a brighter world, wanna feel the love again, wanna talk to our old friends, want to make amends, but they make it so hard, which is why we need love and courage. It's what we need to stay encouraged. Don't want to be a victim of the hate we see. We try to climb, getting put down because we try too much, using love and courage to weather the strongest storms, to make us all feel warm. Love and courage is what makes me feel happy. Forsake the apathy until it gets to me that I failed, but I never fail with love and courage. It makes me feel empowered that I'm putting in all these hours to love and encourage you to feel the same. Feel the warmth in your soul. Don't feel hollow about tomorrow. Just feel loved and encouraged to be who you want to be free in this society. Love and courage, stay encouraged, don't be discouraged, don't feed into the hate we see. Love and courage is what we need to stay encouraged, don't want to be discouraged and fade into the hate we see. I want to see you smile for miles, you travel alone or with a friend to the very end. Feel the love and encourage them to do the same. Don't feel insane for wanting peace, because we all wanted to. Understand it's hard, but don't give up. You're doing your best. You want the best for others, but they don't see it that way. They go their own ways, stuck in their haze, not realizing it's better over here. So my dear, fear the love, feel encouraged, and stick it to your mind. Find your purpose to love and encourage. Never be discouraged.